I'm going to teach you how to handstand in only 5 minutes. Before getting into the video, hit that subscribe button because I post a lot more workout and tutorial videos such as this one right here. Anyways, that being said, let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to learn before getting into the handstand is the technique of a handstand. And let me briefly go over this with you. So doing a handstand is very similar to standing up on your feet. When you're on your feet, you balance yourself with your toes. If you feel yourself falling forward, you shift your weight onto your toes to bring yourself back, and you release your weight off your toes to bring yourself forward. This is the exact same thing you do when you're in a handstand. If you feel yourself falling forward, you shift your weight onto your fingertips to bring yourself back, and you release them off your fingertips to bring yourself forward. And to master the handstand, you find that sweet spot where you're simply just pulsing your fingertips back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in order to hold that handstand straight. Before continuing into the video, I want to mention that I just launched a brand new How to Handstand program on my app. This is going to take you through 5 levels to help you progressively build up to the handstand and master the technique. So if you want me to help you master the handstand, check out the link in the description down below. Join my app and I'll see you there. So now that we got the technique out of the way, let's get into some exercises and things you can do to actually learn the handstand progressively. So the first thing you can do, and probably the most effective thing, is using a wall. So get a wall, whether that's in your room, in your backyard, wherever you can find a wall, and kick up against that wall. Now maybe for the first couple of times it'll be hard to kick up because either you're putting too much force into your kick up or not enough force to get up into the wall. But once you've tried a few times and you're able to kick onto the wall, next thing you want to do is extend your arms up and straighten your legs. Because the thing about a handstand is you want to align your hands, your shoulders, your hips, and your toes all in one line. Because once you do that, then it really is all in your fingertips because everything else is just aligned. So take some time to just focus on that. Extend your arms upwards, point your toes, and align your body onto the wall. Now, after doing that, the next thing you can practice is slowly kicking off of the wall and using that fingertip technique that we just talked about to balance yourself. If you fall back, that's fine. You're just going to land back on the ground. And if you fall forward, again, that's fine because you have the wall there to assist you. Now, once you've practiced that for enough time, the next thing you can start doing is going up on the wall, but the other way, where your chest is facing the wall. Now, this time, if you fall, you're going to fall on the ground, but just make sure you know how to turn around and land safely. But anyways, the reason we're doing this is because now that we're on the wall, what we want to do is slowly kick off and shift your weight onto your fingertips to bring yourself back. This is going to get you that muscle memory to automatically shift your weight on your fingertips when you feel yourself falling back. So basically, slowly kick off that wall, shift your weight on your fingertips and bring yourself back to the wall, and just progressively do that. So now that you took some time to practice on the wall on both methods that we talked about, you can start practicing doing a handstand freely on the ground. But again, in order to practice that, make sure you learn how to fall over because the last thing you want is to fall on your back. The way I do it is that once I feel myself falling forward, I just twist and land on my feet. So now that you're practicing a free handstand, you want to put in all the techniques that we just learned on the wall, but on the ground freely. So kick up into a handstand, extend your arms, point your toes, and align your body, and focus on shifting your weight on your fingertips to balance yourself. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, in order to hold a handstand successfully is that you want to find that sweet spot where you're simply pulsing your fingertips back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, obviously, you're not going to get that on the first try, but after practicing a few times, you'll find that you get better and better and better as you get used to that movement. Now, make sure you take some breaks in between your handstand practice because it does get really tiring for your shoulders. And I remember that when I first started doing a handstand, I would get kind of angry and I would just keep trying consistently, but that just makes it worse because you kick up into a handstand when you're tired and you just end up failing. So take some time to relax before getting into your next set. So those are really the 3 progressive tips that I was doing to learn a handstand, and that will definitely help you out as well. But remember, if you're doing a free handstand and you're still not getting it yet, that's fine. Go back to the wall, practice those techniques, and then come back to the free handstand. But I can assure you that as long as you practice all 3 of those things, the handstand on the wall with your back facing the wall, the handstand on the wall with your chest facing the wall, and the free handstand, you will get the handstand pretty quick. As I mentioned, check out my How to Handstand program. The link is in my description. I'll see you on my app. Anyways, that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Like I said, practice those things consistently and you will get the handstand very soon. Please make sure to leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more content such as this, and I will see you in the next video.